Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Jets. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Nice cut back to the right sideline. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to prove what a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Nevis ready to send this one away. Return. Here's Ray McCloud. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Penix working from the gun. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, Penix. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt.
It's fourth down.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. 3-19, that's it.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Here we go. 3-19, that's it. Delta, switch.
Here's Hall once more. Into the second level past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They have themselves another first and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, that's it. Go.
They go right back to Hall. He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so nice pick up there, second and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 17. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. 3-19, yes, that.
Fields throwing here. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 13-0 lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. McLeod now returning it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Going right side, Robinson with it. He spins right by him, and he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
New set of downs for him at the 38. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. He's got a man left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. It's Robinson. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Another carry for Robinson. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Penix on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll come up first and 10. Play fake. Penix. He brings it in. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a one-score game. Drake London with the touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Thomas on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
They start the drive with Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. 19 instruction. Hey, carry. No.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, son. 319, connect up.
Fields to throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
319,
Hall running between the tackles. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. Move 58, son.
Fields looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Throw left side, complete. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. Oh, what a stiff ball! And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Robinson on the inside give. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Penix. Dumped off to his running back. The Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Xavier Gipson now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Falcons looking down a very long field. They're set up at the 35 now. There's a counter give to Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
On second down, Robinson. Still going past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Penix now on first down. Here comes a screen. Algier. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's 2nd and 5. We look underneath here. Robinson. It's inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. 3:19 left. Not.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are in the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Good. 3:21. 3:21.
Looking to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And this was certainly a miss hit, low and pretty short. And that one won't flip the field at all. It's down just beyond the 40-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. To the 48. He gets 6 on that play, and it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They're going play fake with Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That throw intended for Drake London. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On second and 10, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down, it's Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Algier. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Penix.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Third and goal. They need 3 yards here. Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. I'm good. 331. 331.
Fields looking to throw. On target to his man Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Turn.
Fields on 1st down. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he nabs him about 12 yards there before going out. But even with that, it's still 3rd down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 319, guys. Right.
Now it's Fields. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he takes it in. start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return coming here from the 12. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Now Penix off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's Robinson up the middle, and he'll get it up to the 44. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Penix here from the gun. They did it! He made the interception! Space on the right, he's got room! And this is going to be a New York touchdown! It's a pick six! Late in the game, Brock, the lead, and if this holds, the win are theirs off the biggest play we've seen all game defensively.
Okay, by this point in the game, you're spent physically, but as defenders, you've got to be at your sharpest mentally. Get caught off guard, and this game could be over. Catch them off guard, and all of a sudden now you're defending a lead.
Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of his own lead. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. McLeod now returning it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds his back. It's Robinson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the Jets in the dime for this 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. That's brought in by Mooney. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Forces one through double coverage. Out, it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19,
Here's Hall. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 58, cut. Extend. Cut.
This is Hall. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Right. Hey, 10. Go. Hey, watch it right here. Go.
Here's Hall once more. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Get out.
Plowing up the middle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a nice pickup of 11 as he goes out. 3rd down. He's up next.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Good. 3-19. Good. Trying
to run for it with Hall. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been the death knell. But the miss, you just see it. It breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Falcons down by 7. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here he is to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10. They put Mooney in motion right. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game. Now, I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Here we go.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Go.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the win goes to the Jets. And finally, Brock, they can exhale